Hello, welcome to the Hendricks How-Tos. I'm Sibylle Meder. I'm a big leap coach and a filmmaker, and my current passion is to bring the Hendricks tools to the filmmaking community. And today I would like to share with you a practice that is called whole body listening. And I find it a very useful practice to nourish relationships of any sort, and especially the ones that are your closest and dearest relationships, by listening to the people you are in relationship with. And to demonstrate, to give a little example of what whole body listening is not, I'm going to start with something that Gay and Kathlyn Hendricks call bad listening theater. So for that, I invite you to imagine you want to tell me something. And I'm here and you want me to listen to you. So, and actually you can tell me something. So you could start right now and tell me something. And I'm here. And yeah, I hear you. Oh, no, yeah. 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 Oh, what? I'm listening to you, yeah. Oh, what happened there? Oh, whoa. Yeah, just keep talking. I'm listening. So how did that land for you? My guess is that at some point while I was zoning out, there was something that happened in your body. When I experience that, what happens for me is I feel a clenching around my sternum, and I feel a tightening in my belly, which suggests to me that I might be experiencing some fear. And the fear, I guess, is the fear of not being listened to, the fear of not being heard, the fear of not being acknowledged, and the fear of losing connection. So that is what's going on for me if I'm in the situation of the listener and someone is on their phone or walking out the room or doing 100 other things while they're listening to me. So in contrast to that, whole body listening, like the name suggests, involves our whole body, and it has several steps. The first step is check in with yourself, with your body, whether you are available to listen. And if you need support in finding out how to check in with your body, what is a clear yes and what's a maybe or a no, there are Hendricks How-Tos or other tools on the foundationforconsciousliving.com website, or on hendricks.com. You can find support for that. You can find the tools for discerning a clear yes from a no. And you can notice that in your body. Your body tells you what you are a yes to. So if you are a no to being available to listen, it's okay to state that. It's okay. We have this idea that good listening means we are available all the time for anyone in any situation. That's not the case. It can be very supportive to yourself and the other person to let them know that in this very moment you're not available, and that can be a situation where you have something really urgent going on and you want to listen to the other person and not right now. And you can state that. Or it can be a situation where you're exhausted from something and you notice that the other person wants your full attention and there's something which is emotionally important and you don't have the energy for that. It's okay to state, not right now. And if it's a person that you want to have a deep connection with, it's a good idea to make time at some other time to listen to them and be available to them. So if you find out that, yes, you are available to listen, then the first step is prepare for listening. Open your body posture. Come into your body with a deep breath, or 2 or 3. And focus your attention on the other person and on yourself. Open yourself to receive what is coming from the other person. That might not only be sound that you're listening for, it might also be facial expressions, gestures. You might get a visceral feeling for what they are communicating. So receive that with your whole body. And then the second step is listen. Listen again with your body, which means tune in with your own experience while you're listening to what is being said, and loop your attention, circulate your attention to the other person and back to yourself. Tune in with what you're receiving from the other person. And there might be some things that you're not clear about. There might be things that happen in your experience as you listen. And that leads to the third step, which is listen to clarify and to attune with what is being said. And you can check in. For example, if you are not clear, if you're not 100% sure that you heard correctly, you can say, look, I'm hearing that you feel sad about that. Is that correct? Is that accurate? And this is a step that listening for accuracy or to confirm and to clarify is a step where you can interrupt. Again, we don't need to listen for half an hour on end without saying anything if we need a bathroom break or something like that. So you can interrupt, and that is the moment where a true conversation can happen. You can interrupt to clarify. Did I hear you correctly? Is that what you're feeling? Is that what you're experiencing? Is that what happened? Did I hear that right? Or you can interrupt to say, I'm getting a lot of information here. I need a breath, and I need to focus because I want to be fully present with you, or for the bathroom break, or whatever is coming up. So that is the third step of listening for clarity and for accuracy. And then from there, what can happen is listening for possibility. And that, in my experience, can be quite magical. And I'm not using that term lightly. What can happen is when you listen truly and fully to another person with your whole body, checking in with yourself, looping your awareness to them, looping it back to yourself, and getting into this conversation of checking in for accuracy and for what they really want to express, you are opening something for them to express from their essence, from their deepest being. And you can check with them, I'm hearing that actually you wanted this. Is that correct? Or I'm hearing that you're feeling that. Am I getting somewhere? Is that what you want to say? And in that discovery with the other person, often something happens, which is, I have experienced that when I was speaking and someone was listening with their whole body to me, that my expression got clearer by them giving feedback, reflecting to me what I was saying, and the other way around. That it is a co-creation, and it deepens the connection. And that is what's so beautiful about that tool and about this last step of that tool, that we can get into deep connection with another person and really nourish the relationship with another person by fully listening to them. So to recap, check in whether you're available to listen. Prepare to listen by opening yourself up to receive what is being communicated to you. Listen for clarity and to confirm, and then listen for possibility. And in the listening for clarity, I forgot to say that, there's also the question of whether there are any listening filters you're applying. For example, are you listening to fix this person, to help them? Are you listening for judgment? Like, oh yeah, I knew that before. Are you listening to confirm that you are right? So that is something that can happen in this third step of communicating between what you're receiving and then verifying and checking for accuracy with the other person. And then when you are creating this listening space with the other person, there's the option to listen for possibility, for them to express what their essence really wants, what they are about at their deepest level, what this whole communication is about. So those are the steps of whole body listening, and I hope you enjoy exploring them and applying them to your nourishing deep relationships. And if you need any more support, or if you're interested in more, you can go to hendricks.com or foundationforconsciousliving.com and check out more of the tools. And join us again on the Hendricks How-Tos here. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon.